before we start, may all stand up and pray.
That I am and all that I have, I lay them down before you, oh Lord, and all my regrets and all my acclaim, the joy and the pain, I'm making them yours.
Things in the past, things yet unseen, wishes and dreams that are yet to come true. All of my hopes, all of my plans, my heart and my hands are lifted to you.
So class, before we sit down, we will have an energizer. Let's do Zumba first. Still stand up, class.
Dear future husband, here's a few things you need to know if you wanna be my one and only. Oh, my life.
Take me on a date, I deserve a pay. And don't forget the flowers every anniversary. Cause if you treat me right, I'll be the perfect wife. Buying groceries, buying what you need. You got the 9 to 5, but baby so high. So don't be thinking I'll be home and making up the pie. I never learned to plug, but I can ride a hook. Sing along with me, sing along with me. Hey, you gotta know how to treat me like a lady. Even when I'm acting crazy, tell me everything's alright. Dear future husband, here's a few things you need to know if you wanna be my one and only all my life. Dear future husband, if you wanna get that special loving, tell me I'm beautiful each and every night. After every fight, just apologize, and maybe then I'll let you try and rock my body right. Even if I was wrong, you know I'm never wrong. Why disagree? Why disagree? Well, you gotta know how to treat me like a lady. Even when I'm acting crazy, tell me everything's alright. Dear future husband, here's a few things you need to know if you wanna be my one and only all my life. Dear future husband, make time for me, don't leave me lonely, and no one will ever see your family more than mine. I'll be sleeping on the left side of the bed. Hey, open doors for me and you might get some kisses. Don't have a dirty mind, just be a classy guy. Buy me a ring, buy me a ring, baby. You gotta know how to treat me like a lady. Even when I'm acting crazy, tell me everything's alright. Dear future husband, here's a few things you need to know if you wanna be my one and only all my life. Dear future husband, if you wanna get that special loving, tell me I'm beautiful each and every night. Oh, future husband, better
Everyone may now sit down. I'm going to check the attendance. Say present if your name is called. So please say present if your name is called. Cavite,
Present, ma'am.
Figueroa, Gonzales,
Present.
Valdez.
Present.
Very good! Everyone is present today. So class, before we proceed to our next lesson, let's have a quick review first about what we discussed yesterday. So Figueroa, can you remember what we have tackled yesterday?
Yes, ma'am. I still remember our discussion yesterday.
Okay.
All about the definition of sentence and the components.
Very good. Since I think you still remember our yesterday discussion, can somebody define what a sentence is? Yes, Gonzales?
Ma'am, a sentence is a word or group of words that expresses a complete thought and ends with the correct punctuation mark.
Gab, you define it well. Now, since God defined the sentence, that's word or group of word that expresses a complete thoughts and ends with correct punctuation mark, can someone tell me the component of a sentence? Valdez?
Ma'am, there are two components of a sentence. First is the subject and the second is the predicate.
Okay. Cavite, what is a subject?
A subject, ma'am, is what or whom the sentence is all about po.
Okay, Figueroa. Oh,
Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry, I didn't hear po.
okay, how about the predicate?
Yes, ma'am. Predicate tells something about the subject.
Wow, perfect. I think you really listened to our discussion yesterday.
So, now we have already reviewed about the meaning of the sentence and its part. Now we will have a warm-up activity before we totally begin our main lesson. Is that okay, class?
Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so the PowerPoint is here. So this is the activity. The class will be divided into 4 groups, and each group will be given a set of mixed up words, and you will reassemble it to form a sentence, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Go to your respective groups and start doing the activity. So, for group 1, Valdez group, what did you observe to the sentences you formed?
Since Gilas Pilipinas joined the FIBA World Cup, Philippine basketball has been respected by the whole world.
What
It
sentence
has
is that?
one independent clause and one dependent clause. It is a complex sentence.
Okay, very good. Thank you for your participation, Ms. Ayana. How about group 2, Falsa's group? What did you observe to the sentences you formed?
Charis and Manny Pacquiao are individual we can be proud of. Ma'am, it's a simple sentence. It's because it has one subject and one predicate.
So what sentence is that? Mr. Falsa, what type of sentence is that?
Simple sentence, ma'am.
Okay, very good. Now, how about the group 3? Miss Valdez group? Oh no, Miss Gonzalez group.
Sampaguita is the national flower of the Philippines and mango is the national fruit. It is compound sentence because it has two subjects and two predicates.
Okay, very good, Miss Gonzalez. And for the last group, Miss Figueroa, what did you observe?
Sentence that we came up, Mom, is though Michelle prefers watching romantic films, he rented the last spy thriller and he enjoyed it very much.
So, Miss Giselle,
And-
what type of sentence that?
The type of sentence that we have is compound complex sentence, ma'am, because it has two independent clauses and one dependent clause.
Okay, job well done for today's activity, class. Those sentences you have encountered will be thoroughly explained as we move on to our discussion.
Okay, now class, so let's now proceed to our main topic, okay? So let me introduce to you the 4 types of sentences. Could someone read this sentence for me?
Wait.
Okay, Ayan.
Simple sentence. A simple sentence consists of one independent.
Okay, thank you. Now let's take a look at the first sentence that we came up earlier with the group of Miss Ofalsa. Miss Ofalsa, can you repeat the sentence that you made up earlier?
Okay, ma'am. Charisse and Manny Pacquiao are individuals who can be proud of.
Okay, so in that simple sentence, Miss Ayana, could you tell me the reason why it is classified as a simple sentence?
Because it is consists of one independent clause.
Okay, correct, because it has a simple structure, right? Okay, so remember that a simple sentence is a sentence that consists of just one independent clause and it has no dependent clause. Okay, so can someone give me another example of simple sentence? Miss Cavite?
Okay, ma'am. The sentence is the dog barks.
Okay, very good. So now, is it clear to you, anyone, that what simple sentence is?
Yes.
Okay, so it's easy to understand, right? So let's now move forward to the next type, which is compound sentence. Okay, can anyone read the meaning for us, Miss Gonzalez?
Yes, ma'am. A compound sentence is 2 or more independent clauses joined by a conjunction or semicolon.
Okay, thank you. So take note that the independent clauses can be joined by a coordinating conjunction, such as for, and, nor, but, or, yet, and so. Are the fanboys, okay? So remember that. Or it could be coordinated by a semicolon. So as you can see in the compound sentence examples, can anyone, oh yeah, in the previous activity that we have. So can anyone give me an example of compound sentence? Miss Valdez.
Yes, ma'am. I really need to go to work, but I am too sick to drive.
Okay, you're too sick to drive. Thank you for that. So have you noticed the difference between simple and compound sentence? Can you tell me the reason why it is classified as compound? Yes, Miss Cavite.
Ma'am, the simple sentence is shorter and simpler in form, while the compound sentence is much more lengthy. Po.
Okay, nice observation. So it's easy to identify, right? Okay, so now let's move forward to the next type, which is the complex sentence. Can anyone please read, Miss Ofalsa?
A complex sentence. Cavite!
I'm so happy that you're happy, class.
Okay, ma'am. Complex sentence. Complex sentence is a sentence that contains an independent clause and one or more independent clause.
Okay, thank you. Now, could you give me an example of complex sentence, Miss Cavite? Support your friend.
After lots of practice, Josh still struggles to tie his shoelace po.
Okay, very well. So, could you tell me the reason why it is classified as complex sentence?
Mom naman eh. Because of the word after po in the first part of the sentence.
Okay, very nice observation. It is easy to identify, right? Okay, thank you for your feedback, class. We're almost done with our topic, but let's elaborate the last type, which is compound complex. Please read, Miss Gonzalez.
A compound complex sentence consists or of at least two independent clauses and one or more dependent clauses.
Okay, thank you, Miss Gonzalez. Now, please give us an example of compound complex.
Yes, ma'am. John didn't come because he was ill, so Mary was not happy.
Okay, thank you. So as you may have noticed from the examples earlier and what Miss Gab told us, a complex sentence can either start with the independent clause or a subordinate clause. If the subordinate clause comes first, you must add a comma. Okay? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, class. I'm very pleased with your participation. And now, let's have a short activity before we take the quiz, okay?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
And now we were going to have an activity to gauge your learnings from the activity or topic I've discussed earlier. Are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am.
Okay, great. This activity is called 3-2-1. This is a reflection type activity wherein you will write the things that should be remembered, the things you've understood, and the things you should do to make a good sentence according to its structure. You should write 3 things to be remembered, 2 things that you have understood, and 1 thing to be done in making types of sentence according to their structure. Write this in 1/2 crosswise yellow paper.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am.
Since the discussion of the 4 types of sentence according to structure is done, let's have a quick review about it.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, ma'am.
Now, class, can you tell what are the 4 types of structure sentence? Miss Opalsa?
Yes, ma'am. There are 4 types of sentences. 1. Simple sentence, compound sentence, complex sentence, and compound complex.
Very good. Remember, in terms of structure and sentence, there are 4 types. These are simple sentence, compound sentence, complex sentence, and compound complex sentence. Can somebody tell the meaning of a simple sentence? Miss Cavite?
Yes, ma'am. A simple sentence is a sentence that consists of just one independent clause and it has no dependent clauses.
Very good. How about the meaning of a compound sentence? Miss Gonzalez?
A compound sentence is 2 or more independent clauses joined by a conjunction or semicolon.
That's correct. How about the complex sentence, Miss Figueroa?
Yes, ma'am. A complex sentence is a sentence that contains an independent clause and dependent clause.
Thank you. And lastly, Miss Opalsa, what is a compound complex sentence?
A compound complex sentence is made from 2 independent clauses and 1 or more dependent clauses.
Excellent. It's easy to understand, right?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any question, any clarification?
None.
Uh,
If none, then I think you are all ready for the individual assignment. Bring out one whole yellow pad and start answering the questions.
Yes, ma'am.
yes, ma'am.
Okay, in your individual practice, you are going to identify the following as to types of sentences according to its structure. Identify the following, or if it's simple sentence, compound sentence, complex sentence, or compound complex sentence. For example, on number 1, after eating lunch at the Cheesecake Factory, Ira went to the gym to exercise. Write it on your paper, A, B, C, or D. Okay, for your assignment, construct at least 3 original sentences. Write it in one whole yellow paper. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Hello, ma'am. We are the Grammarly Group. I am Joy Cavite.
I am Gabriel Gonzalez.
I'm Honey Grace Opalsa.
I'm Ayana Rena Valdez.
And I am Giselle Figueroa. Thank you very much, Ma'am Sheda, for watching our demo lesson. Goodbye.
Bye.